As we enter into the warmer months, there's already a lot of talk about hydration. I'm seeing all kinds of ads and everything for hydrating products. Whether they work or not, that remains to be seen. But one people group that's never ever discussed in hydration, when you think hydration, you may think student athletes or regular athletes training, even back and forth day to day work. Sometimes you'll actually think children, little kids, littles, because they are definitely suffer dehydration. But there's one group that this is particularly dangerous for. Can you guess? It's people who are in hospice or immobile, that kind of care. It is a big deal. So if you're a caregiver, you're going to want to watch this video. Hi, my name is Michelle Dominique, certified wellness coach and lymphatic drainage therapist. So when we talk about hydration, I'm reading here, hydration does so much. And remember, I've talked about this on my videos over and over and over. Hydration is not just water. Water is a great flusher and it helps hydrate, but especially when you're dealing with someone who needs electrolytes, minerals, needs those electrons, that magnesium, the sodium, the potassium, all of those things that fuel your electrons. I like to call that your electrical system, like the fuse box in your house. You need to fuel your fuse box, and you can't do that with just water. Here's why this becomes increasingly important if you're working with someone who's in that hospice or care where they need a lot of care. They're immobile. They might not be might be quadriplegic, paraplegic maybe, but just really aren't uh, uh, very mobile, and you generally don't think sweat, because that's where people associate dehydration with sweat. And that is not the case at all. Your body needs this lubrication to help facilitate your metabolic health, how you're digesting food, right? Also, too, it flushes out waste. It needs hydration to keep your skin healthy. I spent 5 years in a nursing home caring for my mother, and that was so evident. Slack skin. It was so evident that my mother's skin was so supple and beautiful for her condition that I was constantly complimented on how beautiful her skin was. Whereas all the other residents had slack, dry skin. You can tell that their skin, that they were chronically dehydrated. It upsets your body's pH balance. If you've ever gone or had to take someone to the bathroom, right, and they are taking a lot of medication, and you have to hold your nose as bad as if they had had a bowel movement because they're urinating, that person is chronically dehydrated. Now, here's where I came with this video, because your body needs electrolytes as just basic functions. Like I said, electrolytes fuel your nervous system. Okay, so I was talking with a client the other day who has a family member who is at the end of life stage, right? And the bad part, the thing I had to tell her was, please, if at all possible, get to the hospital. I know that they said that there's nothing that they can do, but If I could give anybody any advice about getting a port or getting a something, get it early. Get it before they do that final pronouncement and let them leave the hospital. And here is why. When you are dehydrated, your body doesn't function well. Your muscles aren't functioning. You get pain in a way that could easily be resolved by hydration. I have videos where I talk about if you feel stiff and achy when you wake up in the morning, don't reach for a pill, reach for a glass of water. That's a great indication that you're dehydrated. So if you have somebody who is sick, right, and they are chronically dehydrated, and they can't get an IV anymore because they're so dehydrated that they can't get a vein, the amount of pain that they will have to go through is so inhumane. So pay very close attention. If you are working with anybody in that category, here's my recommendation. Okay, this recharge stick. It has properties of the baboa plant. It's a plant in Africa, and it's designed to hold water in its trunk during drought seasons, so much so that the plant expands, the trunk expands during rainy season to hold all of this water and then release it as needed. Because that's the thing with the other hydration drinks. You can drink it, one, if it's not sugar, because sugar also can help to dehydrate you. So that's kind of working against itself. But the other thing is that you're not just going to urinate it right out. So you'll find this in my link. As with anything that you may purchase off my recommendation, when you get that, you get 3 free coaching sessions to help you work the product, to find the best fit for the product in your lifestyle. So check this out, this recharge product. Hit me up, click the link, schedule your absolutely free wellness consultation. Whether you purchase a product or not, you have the right to schedule that. So I do invite you to do that. Let me tell you what. It is so heart-wrenching. Everything is not because somebody's old. Everything is not because somebody's at the end of their life. You can help alleviate, offset some things, and improve what quality of life, or give more quality to the life they have left, with something as simple as the right nutrition and the right hydration. Trust me, I have seen it for myself. So if you have any questions, once again, please reach out and schedule your wellness consultation. If you or anyone you know is a caregiver for anyone of any age, but if you've listened to this video and you're like, oh, I didn't know that, please share this video. Someone else needs to see this information. And as always, like and share and do all of the things. If you'd like to see more content and receive notices when I post more content, do the thing that you know you have to do. I look forward to working with you to help you live your best, healthiest life. You deserve it, and everyone in your circle deserves to see you living your best. Once again, this is Michelle Dominique, certified wellness consultant and lymphatic drainage therapist. I look forward to helping you live your best, healthiest life, really and truly. I'll see you on the next video.